Good morning from Okinawa, Japan, home of OkiSubies. Today, we're gonna go ahead and do a video on how to bleed your brakes. We use it the two-man. We have two guys usually here, right? So we're gonna be pumping the brakes and breaking open the bleeder valve. We're also gonna touch bases a little bit on the stock GC8 suspension. This customer here, he changed to coilovers. When removing the stock suspension, the brake lines actually go inside these pieces, and this is actually closed. So what we usually do is we'll cut that out and we'll actually remove the line just like this and then remove the stock suspension. The customer unfortunately didn't have the actual tools to be able to cut it like that, so he actually had to remove the brake lines from the calipers, therefore needing to actually bleed the brakes. So it works out because now we'll be able to do a short video on how to bleed your brakes. All right, so the first thing that you want to do is you just want to jack up the car and obviously take off the wheels. This is the actual bleeder valve right here.
Best place to jack it up from is the diff if you're getting both wheels off the ground at the same time. Of course, make sure to use jack stands for safety.
And this is the actual bleeder valve in itself. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to have someone sit in the driver's seat. We're going to push 3 times on the brake pedal and hold it down as hard as you can. And then we're going to release this to allow the excess air out of the actual brakes. Before you start doing that, of course, go to the front, open up the actual master cylinder there, the reservoir, and make sure you have even a little bit extra brake fluid in there, so when you're starting to bleed the system, you won't run out. You don't want to do it and have it run all the way out, and next thing you know, having to redo the whole process over again.
Yeah, so here's the location of the master cylinder here. Right here on the right-hand drive vehicles. It's there. We'll top it off, make sure we don't run out of fluid.
Another side note too, is if you look right here on the side, there's an actual sensor right there, right? So if you ever have a situation where your e-brake light stays on your dash, actually doesn't have much to do with your e-brake, it's letting you know that your fluid is actually low. There's a little sensor piece that's floating in there, and once it goes down to a certain point, your e-brake light will actually turn on, which is a good indicator that you need to actually do your brake pads, not just fill up the reservoir.
All right, so we have the pumper. He is stationed inside the vehicle. He's going to be pressing the brake pedal 3 times, pumping that bad boy up, while Kevin is breaking loose the bleeder screw. And so I want to make sure that you know too, while he's pumping up, when he is holding it, he's going to continue holding pressure while Kevin breaks open the bleeder. And we're just going to monitor the bubbles inside of the hose that we have hooked up and see if all the bubbles are out. Go ahead and pump it.
Holding it?
Yes, sir.
All right. As you can see, all the extra bubbles originally didn't go through. All right, go ahead and pump again.
Holding. Ooh, looking solid.
Looking good already.
Go ahead, pump it. Holding.
Okay, pump it. Let's do it one more time. Starting to come through a little bit more. No.
Yeah.
All right, let's go do it again. Pump it, please.
Holding.
Yeah, I think that's good.
So, all right. We'll go to the next side. So you always want to start from the caliper that's furthest from the master cylinder and work your way. So we'll start off on the passenger side left and go to the passenger side right, then the driver's side left, driver's side right. Holding.
All right, pump it.
Holding.
This looks good already. All right, you're good. All right, so now we've done the back left and right. So the next one that is farthest away from the master cylinder is the front left. So we're gonna do the same thing. Press 3 times, hold it down, break it loose, and just watch how much air is in the system, and then kind of judge how many times we got to do it from there. Alrighty. Pretty good there.
just so you know, guys, this hose isn't actually necessary. You could leave it off and let it just spray right into your wheel well right there if you wanted to.
And if you have some nice calipers and whatnot, make sure you take brake cleaner. And you want, either way, you want to clean it up, obviously, but you literally could do that. We're just, directing the spray, obviously, with this hose. But brake fluid on nice Brembo or 4-pot calipers that are red, or if you've painted them yourself, will definitely eat away the paint real quick. So make sure you hit it with brake cleaner after you're done. All right, Nico, go ahead and push 3 times, hold it down. All right, go ahead and pump it and hold, please. Got a decent amount on that one there too. Okay, pump again and hold, please. Yeah, that one seems a lot better. Let's do it one more time just for safe measures. Hold it down. Yeah. All right, tighten it down. When you're pushing the brakes after you bleed your brakes, like beforehand, you'll notice that they're real squishy. You got to go all the way to the bottom to really feel anything. Once everything is done and it's bled properly, it should be real firm. Right when you push it, you should have that resistance there. Sometimes even if the resistance is there, after you drive it, it kind of ends up falling down, right? If there's still a little bit more air, you just got to redo it and do it again until it's nice and firm and your brakes actually work, right? Because they're important.
Alright, so guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Pretty basic stuff, but we like to lay it out for you. So if you have any questions, any specific questions that we didn't cover in the video, please let us know.